Welcome to Wonder Woman Wednesday. I am Sneha Pai, and we are starting a series called She Knows. Now, we believe that empowerment and inspiration can happen when we are well equipped with the knowledge that we need. And there are multiple ways we can gain knowledge through books, it may be through content that we consume on a daily basis, or it can be through travel. And this makes us more confident and feel, a little bit independent, which is why today we are going to talk about three books that can help us in our journey, and it'll make us feel a bit more confident, bit more empowered. So let's get on with this. The first book that I would like to recommend is The Atomic Habits by James Clear. Now, this is a book which I liked a lot because it spoke about how you can make changes in your habits on a daily basis and how it leads to massive transformation. Now, we all know that we are all driven by habits, right? The habits can be something which we have learned, which has been told to us, and the way we talk, we behave, everything is habitual. And what we don't realize is how changing small things in our habits can lead to bigger things. It can be anything, it can be related to any of the quadrants of your life. So, the quadrants of your life is divided into multiple things, right? It can be your career, it can be your fitness, it can be your mental health, it can be about love, relationships. And each of these quadrants are normally driven by our habits. So we do a lot of things out of habit, which creates an imbalance in one of these quadrants. So this book tells us how we can make small changes in our life and set every quadrant. I mean, the quadrant part is what I am putting in, but this book talks about how small changes can impact different areas of your life. And I completely believe this, and I've seen this happening in my life too. So the second book that I want to talk about is Lean In by Sheryl Sandberg. Now, this book is for women in workplace. It speaks about women in workplace, but it impacts everyone. And I was able to resonate with this book because when I read this book, I was working in a corporate environment. And it talks about how we as women are not very forthcoming in, taking the lead, and we always don't put our hands up where it is required. We don't negotiate when it is required. And I resonated with this because I have gone through similar things in my workplace. So every year we have appraisals, right? Where you can rate yourself and then your manager rates you. This is what happens in a workplace. And as usual, we were given the forms to rate ourselves. And I could see everyone rating 4, 5. And I thought, okay, I have done quite a lot of things, but maybe there is a lot for me to learn. So what I did is I rated myself 3.5. And my manager was happy and he too rated me as 3.5 because it's because I underestimated myself, because I was better than a lot of them who had actually rated themselves 4 or 5. But when it comes to valuing our work, or when it comes to the contributions that we have done, we often underestimate. And this is exactly what we do in our daily life as well, right? Not just workplace. And this is something that we need to change. And this is exactly what Lean In tells us. Now, the third book that I'm going to talk about is the most important book because it touches one of the main quadrants of our life, the finances. And it's a common notion that everybody feels that women don't understand money. And it's not just the other genders or other people who feel. We women ourselves think that we don't want to understand money, and hesitate a bit when it comes to money management or learning skills about finances. And the psychology of money talks about how investing wisely can lead to a life where you can do whatever you want, wherever you want, whenever you want, as long as you want. Now, this sentence stuck with me so much because it means freedom. And it does not have to be specific to working women, right? Even homemakers, whatever money they get, if they are able to invest it wisely, then they can use it for whatever they want when they want it and don't have to ask from people. So, this is an important concept. And this made me realize that I need to at least start understanding the basics of finances. And I think you should too, because there's nothing to be scared of. And as we gain knowledge, we gain more confidence, and it'll actually tell you we are good at finances, okay, because we manage our household expenses like pros. It's only that when something formal comes, we take a step back and we say, okay, the terms and conditions I might not understand. I might not understand the technical jargons, but it is not so. Once you get into it and once you start learning, I think there'll be no stopping back. So, as you see, two of these books didn't have anything to do with women, but I will urge you to read it, right? Because it is important to understand all aspects of life, be it finances, be it how to, change your habits to create bigger things for yourself. We hope you like the selection of books that we have curated for this series of She Knows. And do let us know what are the books that you have read which have empowered you, which have changed the course of your journey. Now, it need not be self help books, it can be any kind of books that has triggered a lot of changes in you. We would love to hear what is it that empowered you. So we'll have more of such things on our She Knows series of podcast. And if there is any specific thing or specific topic that you'd like us to explore, please drop in a comment, and we would like to take it up in our upcoming series. Thank you. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this message of empowerment. Thank you. Bye bye.